supposed to be my face reveal, not your face reveal. Get your own YouTube channel. Although, and hear me out, pretty sure my audience is not disappointed. Hey, y'all. In the future, would you like to get financial advice from a dog? Because I think he's volunteering. Just put you ahead. Ada, this is my face reveal, not your face reveal. So, I figured that as a part of my face reveal, we'll do a get ready with me video, and none of this would be complete without taking my dogs for a walk. Come on, let's get this on the road.
Got 3 jobs and a dream on hold, student loans and a car that's old. But she smiles when she talks about next year. Gonna open a shop, maybe start right here. He's couch surfing plans and writing a book, living off passion in the corners he took. We clink our mugs, raise a cheer to the now, to the hope, to what's drawing near. We're all in the middle of getting somewhere, worn out shoes and wind-blown hair, map in our pocket, stars in our stare, meeting each other in the middle of somewhere. No one's finished and that's just fine. We're walking our stories one dotted line. It's good to know you as you are, my friend, and even better to see who you'll be in the end. Jake's got a Roth and a 401k, still wonders if he'll retire someday. Marriage just paid off for secondhand ride, not rich yet, but I sleep good at night. My mom still learns new things each spring, plants tomatoes like they're everything. She said, you don't arrive, you just grow, and I carry that truth everywhere I go. Getting somewhere, counting blessings and parking fare, grateful hearts and shoes in disrepair, finding each other in the middle of somewhere. Milestones move and goals unwind, but we keep stepping with an open mind. It's good to hold you in this piece of time and dream together past the finish line. No summit, no big reveal, just moments that teach you how to feel. Celebrate the climb, don't wait for the crown. Every naughty yet is still solid ground. Somewhere, sewing patches and saying prayers, laughing at plans that went off somewhere, but loving each other right now, right there. So here's to you and the path you tread, to all that's happened and all that's ahead. No one's done, and that's more than fair. We're all in the middle of getting somewhere.
Yeah, so retired on dividends mentioned, but me going away actually involves a lot of work, and it's true. So what I'm doing now is, because I'm leaving for a few days, and dogs are not as easy to leave as cat for a few days, Basically, I'm leaving on Thursday morning, coming back Sunday night. So I bought an auto water dispenser. And what this does is, or at least how it's supposed to work, I haven't set one up yet. Basically, oh, and I bought this separately at Lowe's. This is just a faucet splitter. But anyways, basically I turn my faucet on, and it has a, it's like your toilet seat, but it knows the level, and then it stops. So this is finger tightened, and I don't know which way is off, so we'll try this way. Oh yeah, so on, there's arrows. So I'm expecting this for, okay, good, okay. So that's good. And if I turn that off, then it's not leaking, and we're good to go. So, I'm gonna turn that off though, for now. Anyways, I watched the YouTube video on this, so how hard could it possibly be? You got the pan, and I don't know why we have a brush. Here we go. So basically, we are supposed to take, this is tape, and I watched the video once, and so I'm an expert. But basically, we find the end of the tape. Okay, and we put the tape on the rungs over here. Should I have scissors? Maybe. Maybe not. Should I find the directions? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, so we have tape. That is weird tape. And then we take this and we put it here. And they say to use a wrench, but we're just gonna hand tighten this and see how it goes. So they have the tape there, and then pretty sure we use the tape again, which this is not amazing tape. Amazing tape. Okay, and then we have, there was a washer, hold on, but there was a washer. Okay. I feel like I haven't done anything, but I lost a piece. So we've got that. And yeah, okay. So we got that far. This doesn't... Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think we're supposed to use the sealing ring now. This is to be trusted, and I'm not sure it is. Oh, I'm gonna need scissors. Hold on. Okay, well, so we put these two ends look the same. So I just had to race my dog out here though, because he was like, ooh, free whatever it is crap on the ground. We're not giving him too hard of a time though, because I walked the living room dogs, and then Amelia was doing super well tonight after their big scare, and then more fireworks went off, and so they did not like that. They did not know. Okay, so that's hand tightened to the best of my ability. It's like I say that and I keep... Okay, that's not a great sign. Okay, and then I don't see anything else in here, so hopefully when I put this in and we turn it on, it just kind of doesn't overflow. Would be nice. Who knows though? Who knows? This also probably needs tape for some reason. This is shitty tape. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. Okay. Well, probably not doing the tape right, but I'm not entirely sure why we were given tape to begin with. If I'm to be honest, and there's no reason for me to lie. Okay. So we got water. So we turn this on. We turn this off. Yeah, so the reason why I wanted a split thing is because so that I can fill up their water bucket that they normally have. Oh, so you like it right away, pretty much? Okay. Well, it is leaking there. Oh, it's leaking here too. But is it overflowing? Well, if we can get it to not leak, then this is a success. If it continues to leak, it could be a problem.
because we only have so much water in the well. So, is it going to overflow or is it going to stop? Okay, well, I think it's stopping, but it's also over. It's a problem. Okay, so we're gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna go get a wrench, I guess, and get everything not just hand tightened. But you liked it? Sheep update time. You're gonna be able to see they all got earrings. Hey, Mr. Quasimodo, you are looking dapper today. Yes. Oh, he's very sad. He's the most sad of the separated little boys. Yeah, so we had to separate the boys out from the girls because incest and stuff. It was time. And he's a good baby boy. So, but him and Gloria were the most upset out of everybody in the entire group. They loved each other. Yeah, and he's a good boy too. And he always such a good boy. But yeah, it's illegal to sell sheep without their tags on. So we got them their tags and they got earrings. So it was time. And she got the lamb sticks. And you are a lamb. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Oh, she says you smell like tweets. I might smell like treats. Got treats for you. He was a baby boy. Yeah, so they swung it so I can keep Gloria and little Lucky. But this boy, this sweet gentleman over here, when he matures, it's gonna start headbutting. It's gonna be dangerous for me to keep him. So, but he's only 25 pounds, so he's got a couple more months with me, with us. Bye-bye. Just kidding, but you should see your face. I mean, I am notorious for having noise problems, so yes, it is very good to meet you. My name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. Just so you know, the only person that asked me a question asked me if penguins have elbows, and they do. Sure. But yeah, so if you are not familiar with me or my channel or, you know, whatever, we'll go over the background again, I guess. So I'm a programmer. I have about a decade of experience. I've done everything from SQL programming to Ruby on Rails, and now I am mostly a front-end developer. I created YieldMite. And the reason why I started this channel is because, well, there's a couple of reasons. The first one being is I woke up one morning and I was like, this condo sale is not going through, is it? And so I started researching different ways to get more money from the stock market. The first ways I was trying to do, and I never actually implemented it, was through leveraged funds. But then I was watching Targeted Wealth Creations and he said, well, you could get 100% yield from Misty. And I was like, I get 100% yield from Misty. Like, let's LFG. And then I was later listening to Retire on Dividends, and he said, well, if you want to start making YouTube videos about high income ETFs, there's plenty of people listening to this space, and I'd encourage anyone that wanted to start doing that to do that. And so I started my first faceless post, and here we are. So thank you all for sticking with me through the first 3,000 of you. You will always be special in my heart, and hopefully we are on our way to, you know, everything else. But yeah, I don't even know what to say to you all. We're not going to be doing face very often because I tend to do filming either like right before I go to bed or early in the morning, so not really presentable. But yeah, I think that now we can prove that I am not AI, and I am going to put way too much effort into this video, so please like, comment, subscribe. So one of the things that I needed to do in order to leave is charge the Tractive GPS collars that I have for my dogs. I got the chew-proof version, but you can see that my dogs are vicious, so, but it still works. And on the back, you can see that I have labeled with my phone number and his name. And you just put it in. This is the one Tigress collar that has a handle on it, which I like for my huge ass 100-pound dogs. But the reason why I got these in the first place is because Great Pyrenees are known to be wanderers, and I live in the woods by myself. And I don't know if I ever told you this before, but one of my neighbors has already murdered someone for trespassing on his land, so I would just like to avoid that if I can. So, oh, hey, look. I've had this for a year, and that is not there, so we'll have 5 out of 6. That's fine. So, basically, I haven't actually bothered to, I haven't bothered with these with my dogs for a long time because Teddy's the only one that gets out usually, and he retrained each other that when he escapes, I open up my car door and we go for car rides, and that works for him. So, yeah, but it works okay. I'm just a little worried that since I'm not going to be home for 4 days, if they leave the property, I won't know. And so I can check on my phone, just make sure that they are where they are supposed to be. And if they get out, I can call my dad. Well, he's not, they're going to be not in the States, so I guess I can ask my neighbor to come pick my dogs up. But unfortunately, my dogs are vicious, so they might just have to wait until I get home. But when I get home, and if they're not on the property, I can use the GPS to just find them. I won't have to wonder where they are. I will just know where they are. So, yeah. So I haven't actually done this in months, but each charge is like a month, so we'll be good. And it took a few hours because it was totally dead. So as these come back online, I'm redoing the labels because with all the rain and the sweat and everything, the pen markings have come off. So I'm just gonna put these back on my dogs just for my own peace of mind. Anyways, yeah. So by the way, this one went much smoother. I tightened all of the nuts before I put it on the spigot, and I only had to call my dad in for a moment for like that last heave ho. But yeah, it's nice that there's fresh water in there. I don't have to worry about my dogs running out of water because it's hot. And I usually just have a 5-gallon bucket from Lowe's that they use, but you know, it'll eventually run out. So are we opting out of going for walks because someone's shooting a gun? I mean, I understand we don't like explosives. Yeah, we don't like explosives. But are we gonna go hide in the closet? Does that mean I get to go and set things on fire? Okay, doggies are opting out of walkies. Yeah, so setting things on fire is actually a part of the process of me leaving. When you live in the countryside, this is what you do to your paper goods. Also, there's a bunny. But this here, it is an electric match, so, or lighter. So you make it go tall, and then you do that up to 30 seconds, and it shows you how charged it is, and it's USB-C chargeable, so I like using it. I do like that I can push it shut and lock it, and that way when it's in my pocket, I don't accidentally set myself on fire. So yeah, so that is the trash, and now there is trash burning on the ground, which we will be sitting out here until it is done. That way, if there is a fire, I can stomp it out real quick and not start a forest fire. But in the meantime, you can watch the bunny. Hey, Mr. Bunny, how are you? Yeah, I don't usually stand this close. I don't want to breathe in the fumes. And for some reason, we are all in my shower. Ever since July 4th, he has this new habit of laying in here, but I think it's just gotten hot enough that it is intolerable to be outside during the day. So, yes, let's show them how gross my shower is. Yeah. Okay, the whole point was to show you, hey, mister, can we see your attractive collar? Oh, that's very attractive, mister. Yeah, I needed it to be a bigger collar because they got nice thick collars so that I can see it, because you got nice fluffy fur, and I can't see, if you don't have thick collars on, we can't see that you actually have a collar on. So that's what they look like when they have their attractive collars, and it doesn't bother them. They don't actually know it's there. So I got this automatic water dispenser for my cats because I'm gonna be gone for 3.5 days, and I want them to have water while I am gone. So we'll see how messy this is to get installed. So what is this like? It's not pre-assembled. I really love how all of these send you brushes that I'm never gonna use this. I might use it on something though. Okay, so we got a thing I shouldn't lose, and we got, I'm gonna need 2 hands. Yeah, so I filled out the metal thing because I was like, well, okay, well, if we fill out the basin and then we put the thing on, we'll have more water in the liter, the 5-gallon thing, so that they won't run out of water as quickly. But then I decided to dump it out, and now I have water all over my floor because I'm good at hand-eye coordination. But yeah, so apparently you're supposed to do this. And non-stick stuff, and yep, grippy. and it didn't come with actual directions, but I'm assuming, okay, so when this got filled up, this rose. So I'm assuming that since this is on a sprint, oh my gosh, y'all, my house, so disgusting. During the pandemic, well, right before the pandemic, I was like, the next time I get a raise, I'm gonna hire someone to come into my house and clean. And then the pandemic happened, and that just did not happen. Okay, so this is supposed to pour water out. Yes. Did you know that? Okay, see? Satisfying. Yeah, so that's also a reason why I never show my face, is because I make time for a lot of things, but cleaning, not so much. That's not so bad. So it gets filled up that much, but not more, because of gravity. So when my cats drink it or it evaporates, then it'll refill itself. And I sincerely doubt that my cats will drink more than this. And since it comes with an extra cap, which is nice. But yeah, since it comes with a cap and when you flip it over it doesn't spill, it means that I can actually dump this out again, put it where it's going to go, and then fill this up. So that's cool. Normally, I do ask you all a question. So, what made you get into high income ETFs? What was the final push that got you to actually start investing? And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.